Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is another Valentine's Day makeup inspired tutorial. This is my second look that I'm coming at you all with. If you did not catch my first look, I will link it in this video. This look is a lot different from the first look that I did. The first look was more rosy and pink, whereas this look is a little bit more vampier, especially with the red ombre lip. This is more of my style. If I was going out on a date on Valentine's Day, I would probably rock something like this just because this is more of me. But if you happen to be more into the rosy pinks, then feel free to go and watch my last video that I did featuring the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. But let's say you are a more rosy pink girl, but you want to switch it up and do something a little bit more vampire for your date. Hey, get a little spice in your life, that's okay too. So in my last video, I did mention that I was not going out on a date in terms of with a guy. So I thought it would be cool to also come on here and mention some ideas that you can possibly do for like alternatives of going on a date for Valentine's Day. So for me, I like hanging with my friends and in a group, and a lot of my girlfriends happen to be single. So I may just ask them, hey, do you guys want to go out to a movie? I love hosting people, so maybe I'll do dessert because I love baking as well. So maybe dessert and wine, or maybe we'll go out for drinks, just so we can say that we did something on Valentine's Day. I know for petty holidays like this, I more so like getting ready than I actually do going wherever I'm going. Like, I more so look forward to getting ready and getting all cute and beat than actually going out, if that makes sense. And that's usually how I am in terms of the club or just about anything. I just rather get ready, look beat, take flawless selfies, and you know, that's it. So yeah, if you are not going out on a date for Valentine's Day, do not feel like all is lost, girl or guy, because it is not. It is not the end of the world. Valentine's Day is one of those petty holidays that America uses to make money off the gullible consumer like us. Well, most of us, you know. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you are not subscribed, and make sure you thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this tutorial. I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye. Alright, so first we're going to start off with our NW30 Studio Fix Concealer, and I'll just be using this as a eyeshadow base for this look today. So the first shade I'm going to be using is light brown from my LORAC Pro 2 palette, and I'm just going to be using this as my transition color for this look. The brush that I'm applying this color with is my BH Cosmetic Tapered Blending Brush. Then I'll be taking the shade Sable from my LORAC Pro 1 palette, and I'll be applying this with my Sigma E25 blending brush. As you can see, I'm really concentrating that color on my outer V, then I'm working it in. I also wanted to show you that I am really building up this color just so it can give this look depth. And then I'm going back with my BH Cosmetic blending brush and just blending out that Sable color. Then I'm taking that brush that we applied our concealer with, and I'm going to be putting just a little bit of concealer on the mobile lid, just so when we go in with the lid color, it will truly stand out up against that darker crease color. Then I'm going back into our LORAC Pro 2 palette and taking that shade Buff and placing it right on our lid. And now I'm just going back with my E25 blending brush and redefining that crease. And then to top off this look, I'm taking my Eylure and Vegas Nay Grand Glamour eyelashes. You all, this is by far my favorite style of lashes. Now onto our face, I'm taking my Zoetic Petal Drops, and I'll be using this as my moisturizer today. I just take about 2 to 3 drops and I apply it all over my face. You guys, this leaves my skin feeling amazing. Then I'm going in with my Makeup Forever HD Primer in the shade 7. You all, I am really liking this primer. It leaves my skin very luminous without making it look oily. And then taking my LA Girl Pro Conceal Corrector in the shade Orange, I'll just be applying this anywhere I have any dark spots or dark areas. You guys know I do this in every tutorial. Now we're going to conceal all those areas we corrected, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 30 Cafe. You guys know this is another step that I do in every video. And now going in with a oldie but goodie. This is my Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. You all, I forgot how much I love this foundation. I literally don't have to mix it with anything. It's just a really pretty foundation. It's pretty full coverage. As you can see, I am using a stippling brush first, and that's because when you use a stippling brush, it maximizes the coverage of your foundation. Then you're going to see me going in and blending all that out with a beauty blender. I love applying my foundation like this. If you watched any of my prior videos, you know that is something that I always do. Now going in with my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer, I am just applying that under the eyes first. You guys also know that if you watched any of my videos, I do conceal under my eyes first, and that's because I do like to set immediately after I put the concealer under the eyes, and then after I set that, I do go back and finish the rest of my face. And now I'm taking my MAC Studio Finish Powder in the shade C6, and I'm just going to be using that first to set under my eyes. You guys, I got this method from Makeup Shayla, and oh my god, I don't think I'll ever not set under my eyes without this. It really just gives a flawless finish. Now, if I'm going for a more natural look, then I'm probably just going to be using a setting powder, but when I want that full flawless finish, definitely do this step. So now I'm going and I'm just blending out the rest of the concealer. Then you're gonna see me set all of that highlight with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And now to get those cheekbones on fleek, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Dark Cocoa, and I just use this to contour. And the brush I'm using is the Real Technique sculpting brush. You guys, this is a perfect brush if you really want to get those cheeks really chiseled and defined. And then after this step, I do go out and blend out any of those harsh edges with a beauty blender. And now using my Bobbi Brown bronzer in Deep and my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Give Me Sun, I am going to be using this to bronze the entire face. You guys know I bronze no matter what look I'm doing. It just brings back dimension to your face and just really warms it up. And then we're going to be taking light brown and sable, and we're just going to be running that across our waterline just to smudge it out and give it a more smoky look. And now taking my Sephora Radiant Luminizing drops in the shade Bronze, I am going to be using this as one of my highlights today, and I will be applying this with my Luxe highlighting brush. You guys, I am so in love with this brush. It is by far one of my favorite highlighting brushes, and yeah, I just love it. And now taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the shade Sunray, I'm going to be applying this right on top of where I applied my Sephora Radiant drops. You guys, honestly, I'm not really impressed by this highlighting palette. It just doesn't do it for me. The shades are way too sparkly, and I have to use a more liquid or creamy highlight first. That's the only way that this highlight really shows up. So yeah, not too impressed, Anna. And because this eye is so matte, I am going to be going into that same highlight shade Sunray and just highlighting my inner tear ducts. And now to finish up our face, I'm taking my MAC Studio Finish Powder in the shade NW43, and I'll just be using that to set the entire face. Now to finish up the eye look, I'm going in with my MAC Spectre X Masterpiece Max Mascara. You guys know I have been using this mascara in almost every look, but it is so bomb, and I love the brush on this mascara. And now for the main attraction of this look, I'll be taking MAC's lip liner in the shade Vino and lining my lips. As you can see, I am focusing that color on the outer corners of my lip, and then I'm working it in. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is because this is going to be an ombre look, so I wanted to show this full clip so you can see how I really work with that color and make sure that everything is blended and there's really no harsh lines as it works its way to the center. Then after I'm done lining the lips, I am going to go in with NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the shade Kitten Heels, and I'll really be focusing this color right on the center and then just blending it out. And now with my Max Fix Plus spray, I am drenching my face to set my makeup. And yeah, this is the completed look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.